Sam, over to you, man. Sam,
Thanks,
man.
Jan. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Sam, grateful alcoholic. Welcome to Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. If you are new to AA or coming back, this is the meeting for you. This group is exactly what the name says, a workshop. We read 6 AA books, work the steps, sponsor you, and give reading and writing assignments. We will teach you an AA program. We move right along here and people get well here. Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop is a step workshop. Unlike most AA meetings, it is not a speaker's meeting nor a discussion meeting. It is more like an AA class, AA 101, AA University. You want to have the attitude of learning and do the assigned reading and writing on the steps. We will take you through the steps in AA books in short order. If you're looking for guidance and direction in an AA program, this meeting is for you. Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop on Zoom is a very unique meeting since we use the same principles AA used between 1932 and 1939. Everybody works in the group and moves through the 12 steps to live our lives free from alcohol and learn a new way of living. We're glad you could make it. A newcomers packet will be added in the chats. This is good for for those new to AA. It has pamphlets and information about Alcoholics Anonymous. Security for newcomers Slipper Step Workshop on Zoom. We have cameras and chat turned off. You can only chat with co-hosts and the host. We do all of the above for safety reasons. Zoom bombers try to get in, and these steps eliminate them. We don't allow group sharing in chat or exchange of phone numbers. This is an AA step class. Since everyone is new here, we want to protect you. For meeting confirmation, we have the email for meeting confirmation, which will be posted in chat. It is stepworkshop1@gmail.com. It is good for class, work, probation, court, etc. Announcements, 7th edition. Contributions. You can make donations to @Jann Scott if you're using Venmo, or if you prefer Cash App, it's JackFox111999. PayPal, which is also good for international, is posted as janscottlive@gmail.com. The
Leave
number
him up there.
720-646-6131. And all of this will be added in the chat as well. All contributions go to pay for Zoom, Boulder 1 AA, Boulder County AA, OIOAA Intergroup, and Father Terry's work. We offer free books to those in need. We spend about $350 a month every month. The suggested donations are $1 to $2 per meeting, or the price of a 12-pack of Bud, which is 12 ounce per month, comes out to $18.99. This group meets daily with the following formats. Monday is 12 by 12, which is a step study day. Tuesday is Big Book. Wednesday, as Bill sees it, Sunglass Wednesday. Thursday, Came to Believe, Dog Thursday. Friday is Cat Friday. Saturday is Living Sober, and Sunday we read from the Daily Reflections. The AA Preamble. Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of people who share their experience, strength, and hope with each other that they may solve their common problem and help others to recover from alcoholism. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We are self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not allied with any sect, denomination, politics, organization, or institution. Does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor opposes any causes. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics achieve sobriety. Now, everyone, please join me in the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. If you are new to this meeting, please come for 5 days to see how you like it. Then we will put you to work. This meeting is recorded with audio only for our podcast on our YouTube channel. No video, pictures, or names will be shown. No one will know you are here. And our podcast which is on YouTube channel, is Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop AA meeting. The link will be posted in chat. And finally, everyone, please introduce yourself as an alcoholic when speaking or called upon. Thank you for being here. And now back to you, Jan, in the studio.
Hey, good. Thank you for reading that, Sam. And today is you can turn your video on now, incidentally. Today's Sunday, and we read from Daily Reflections. And where are we reading from today, Ron? Or Jeff, do you guys know?
We're beginning with April 20th, and we'll read through 6 days.
Okay, there it is. And Preston just put it up. So raise your hand if you have the book and you want to read. This is the hand raising thing right here. See? And it being that this is Resurrection Day, let me see here. Adjust the background. Did I have a different background here today? What do we have? Oh, there we go. This guy's helping another alcoholic get sober. Okay, so who wants to start reading? Go ahead, Sam. I'll let you start.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Sam again, grateful alcoholic. Self-examination, April 20th. We ask God to direct our thinking, especially asking that it be divorced from self-pity, dishonest, or self-seeking motives. And this is from Alcoholics Anonymous, page 86. When said sincerely, this prayer teaches me to be truly unselfish and humble. For even in doing good deeds, I often used to seek approval and glory for myself. By examining my motives in all that I do, I can be of service to God and others, helping them do what they want to do. When I put God in charge of my thinking, much needless worry is eliminated, and I believe He guides me throughout the day. When I eliminate thoughts of self-pity, dishonesty, and self-centeredness, as soon as they enter my mind, I find peace with God, my neighbor, and myself. Thank you for letting me read.
All right, JT, over to you.
Okay, April 21st. Cultivating faith. I don't think we can do anything very well in this world unless we practice it. And I don't believe we do AA too well unless we practice it. We should practice acquiring the spirit of service. We should attempt to acquire some faith, which isn't easily done, especially for the person who has always been very materialistic, following the standards of society today. But I think faith can be acquired. It can be acquired slowly. It has to be cultivated. That was not easy for me, and I assume that it is difficult for everyone else. From Dr. Bob and the Good Old Timers, page 307. Fear is often the force that prevents me from acquiring and cultivating the power of faith. Fear blocks my appreciation of beauty, tolerance, forgiveness, service, and serenity.
Thank you for reading that. And Preston, if you would text everybody that's new, let's get their information, guys. Go ahead, Jeff, you're up.
Jeff, alcoholic, South Florida. April, okay, new soil, new roots. Moments of perception can build into a lifetime of spiritual serenity, as I have excellent reason to know. Roots of reality, supplanting the neurotic underbrush, will hold fast despite the high winds of the forces which would destroy us or which we would use to destroy ourselves. And that's from As Bill Sees It, page 173. I came to AA green, a seedling quivering with exposed taproots. It was for survival, but it was a beginning. I stretched, developed, twisted, but with the help of others, my spirit eventually burst up from the roots. I was free. I acted, withered, went inside, prayed, acted again, stood anew as one moment of perception struck. Up from my roots, spirit arms lengthened into strong green shoots, high-springing servants stepping skyward. Here on earth, God unconditionally continues the legacy of higher love. My AA life put me on a different footing. My roots grasped a new soil. That's in italics, or quotes. As from Alcoholics Anonymous, page 12. Thank you for letting me read.
All right, hey, thanks, Jeff. Okay, Sarah, over to you.
Sarah, excuse me, Sarah, grateful alcoholic. April 23rd, AA is not a cure-all. It would be a product of false pride to claim that AA is a cure-all, even for alcoholism, as Bill Sees It, page 285. In my early years of sobriety, I was full of pride, thinking that AA was the only source of treatment for a good and happy life. It certainly was the basic ingredient for my sobriety, and even today, with over 12 years in the program, I am very involved in meetings, sponsorship, and service. During the first 4 years of my recovery, I found it necessary to seek professional help, since my emotional health was extremely poor. There are those folks too who have found sobriety and happiness in other organizations. AA taught me that I had a choice to go to any lengths to enhance my sobriety. AA may not be a cure-all for everything, but it is the center of my sober living. Thank you.
All right, go ahead, Ron.
I'm Ron. I'm an alcoholic, April 24th, learning to love ourselves. Alcoholism was a lonely business, even though we were surrounded by people who loved us. We were trying to find emotional security either by dominating or being dependent upon others. We still vainly tried to be secure by some unhealthy sort of domination or dependence, as Bill sees it, page 252. When I did my personal inventory, I found that I had unhealthy relationships with most people in my life, my friends and family, for example. I always felt isolated and lonely. I drank to dull emotional pain. It was through staying sober, having a good sponsor, and working the 12 steps that I was able to build up my low self-esteem. First, the 12 steps taught me how to become my own best friend, and then I was able to love myself. I could reach out and love others. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Rebecca.
Rebecca Alcoholic, April 25th, entering a new dimension. In the late stages of our drinking, the will to resist has fled. Yet when we admit complete defeat and when we become entirely ready to try AA principles, our obsession leaves us and we enter a new dimension, freedom under God as we understand him. As Bill sees it, page 283. I am fortunate to be among the ones who have had this awesome transformation in my life. When I entered the doors of AA, alone and desperate, I had been beaten into willingness to believe anything I heard. One of the things I heard was, this could be your last hangover, or you can keep going around and round. The man who said this obviously was a whole lot better off than I. I liked the idea of admitting defeat, and I have been free ever since. My heart heard that my mind never could. Being powerless over alcohol is no big deal. I'm free and I'm grateful. Thank you.
All right, how many pages? What else do we have left to read now?
Should be just one more, the April 26th.
You want to read that one, JT?
Okay, JT, still alcoholic. Happiness is not the point. I don't think happiness or unhappiness is the point. How do we meet the problems we face? How do we best learn from them and transmit what we have learned to others if they would receive the knowledge? As Bill sees it, page 306. In my search, quote, to be happy, unquote, I changed jobs, married and divorced, took geographical cures, and ran myself into debt financially, emotionally, and spiritually. Editorial note, I want a royalty for this. Okay. In AA, I'm learning to grow up. Instead of demanding that people, places, and things make me happy, I can ask God for self-acceptance. When a problem overwhelms me, AA's 12 steps will help me grow through the pain. The knowledge I gain can be a gift to others who suffer with the same problem. As Bill said, when pain comes, we are expected to learn from it willingly and help others to learn. When happiness comes, we accept it as a gift and thank God for it. As Bill sees it, page 306.
All right, hey, everybody, thank you for reading. Welcome to Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. For those of you who are new, we started this meeting in around February of 2020. It's been going for 7 years. This is Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. So it is a workshop. It's like AA class, AA 101. And what happens here is if you come for 5 days in a row, we will then give you reading assignments and writing assignments, and we'll take you through, we'll hand deliver to you a basic AA program. And I guarantee you, written guarantee, your life will turn around and be much better inside of 2 weeks. Cured, healed, and when AA started in 1932, Jeff, It was the year Prohibition ended and America got back to drinking. So we all came together and we started this 12-step program. Okay. And um, and it is the first and only existing treatment for alcoholism that the world had ever seen. Before that, alcoholics were put in mental hospitals. They were hung, assassinated, all of that, tortured. Um, so we started this program and created this 12-step process, teaches you how to live your life without drinking. And they had, check this out, they had an 80 to 100% success rate. So that's what we do here. Now, if you go to AA meetings today, right? If you go to AA meetings today, just text Preston, Chad. If you go to AA meetings today, you'll see that they don't really talk about this 12-step process. They talk about their cats, or they'll talk about their dog, or they'll talk about their boyfriend. They'll talk about their job, their shitty life, whatever. Nobody talks about this 12-step process. So they have about a 10 to 20% success rate in AA today. But back in the 30s, they had an 80% success rate. So we do what they did in the 1930s. It's pretty simple. I don't know why the hell anybody ever changed it. Is we teach the basic 12-step process. And we've had over, hey, check it out, 30,000 people come to this meeting in 7 years. 1,000 have gone through the process and gotten sober. The other 29,000 went back to drinking. And we have 100 new people here a week. We have around 200 people who show up here on a regular basis and do this 12-step process with us. It is, it's really pretty phenomenal. It's basic AA. That's all it is. That's what it is. So today, being Resurrection Day, we're going to talk a little bit about having your life resurrected. So I thought I'd want to go around the room here with some people who've gone through this process and let them tell you how this particular meeting changed their lives. And over to you. We'll start with Ron.
I'm Ron. I'm an alcoholic. Yes, my life was kind of in shambles when I got to this meeting. I blamed it on other things. I considered myself a slipper. I'd been in AA before. Uh, when I was sober, I was working the steps, but I had a period of sobriety about 3 years. I was working the steps and got to step 8. I came to this meeting and I saw quickly that it was about working the steps and working through them rather quickly. They didn't want to hear about my problems. They wanted to hear about uh, how my life was unmanageable, uh, how I was powerless over alcohol in step 1. Worked the assignment and found the God of my understanding in step 2. I turned my life and my will over to that God that I found in step 3. I did a personal inventory in step 4. And I continue on through the steps, and I continued coming back to this meeting. All that was asked of me was don't drink, come to meetings and do the assignments. And my life has changed around. My problems haven't went away, but I found a new way of dealing with them, and I try not to blame others. And I try to come to this meeting to help others that was in the same shape that I was in when I got here. Thank you.
There you go. Happy Easter. Resurrected right there. Go ahead. Go ahead, Preston.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Preston. I'm an alcoholic. Yeah. Well, I haven't taken a drink in 40 days, so I mean, I'm getting a sober life back. Yeah, I can be of service at this meeting every day. So, I am, you know, good changes have been happening and everything. Still got a lot of work to do though, and I don't really want to get all into that. But yeah, things have gotten better over 40 days.
You're reborn.
Not
Born
yet.
again,
Sure
born again
don't
hard,
feel like
born
it.
again new. All right, go ahead, Sam. Sam
There we
falls
go.
asleep.
Sorry, I was starting to unmute. No, I'm sorry. Hey everyone, Sam again, grateful alcoholic. Yeah, for me, finding this meeting, take you on a journey a little bit about my experiences with AA. I've been to several in-person AA meetings, and each one was its own animal, really. And too many of them were about people sharing, speakers oriented, obviously. We did the steps here and there, but it was never actually methodical. It was never a process. So the focus wasn't about the steps. The focus was about people talking about their days, sharing about their experiences, strength and hope, etc. And when I discovered this this group, back on September 28th of last year, it was different. You know, that the rigorous, the withholding of the 12 steps, constantly doing them over and over and over again. It's what I've needed, you know. Over the years when I've done AA, it was never really like this, right? Even when we did do the steps, it was stretched out over months at a time, and I never stuck, right? I continued to slip, continued to go back to alcohol, thinking I could, do it on my own, right? Well, I couldn't. And this group helped me rediscover my relationship with God. This group really did, like Jan just said, I feel reborn, right? I feel like my relationship with God is stronger than it ever has been. And it's a personal relationship, and it's kept me sober and kept me
And you're
coming
getting
back.
better all the time, huh?
Always, amen.
That is amazing.
It's a miracle, brother.
Let's go. Let's see. Jump around here a little bit. Hey, Rebecca. So how has this meeting helped you?
Hi, Rebecca, alcoholic. So what struck me was what Jan mentioned last night. You know, I had been to meetings maybe 30 years ago for a different addiction. And the phrase keep coming back, it works if you work it. Well, what am I working on? Um, I was clueless, and probably most people are if you just go to a meeting. Whereas this meeting really takes you through the steps 1 through 12 in consecutive order. So that's what's helped me stay sober. If I can do it, anyone can. There was probably not a day that I can count that I haven't had a drink in the years. This meeting really, really does help. Thank you.
Groovy. Yeah, this is a work meeting. It's a workshop. It's a class. It like everybody gets a reading and writing assignment every day. And that's all we do here. We do class, class, class. Where is Sarah? How about you? How has this meeting helped you?
Hello, Sarah, grateful alcoholic. So I'm 108 days sober today. The morning I found this meeting, the day I found this meeting, the night before was right after the holidays, like January 4th. And my daughter and I were talking about Christmas, and I asked if she got everything she wanted. She said, no, I want a mom that's not an alcoholic. And I'd never used that word. So that whole night I was up looking for meetings. I had prayed right before this, and I had prayed a different prayer. I prayed, Lord, instead of just fix this, I prayed, give me the strong desire and show me the tools. And I found this group. And so I believe this is a God ordained group. It brought me here. And then I worked the steps, and now it really is a different mindset. It's a mental health program for me. And the compulsion of the mind does lift, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. But for me, it has. And I'm so grateful for this meeting for sure.
Amazing. Yep. Thank you. Okay. So Sharm, what was your reading and writing assignment from yesterday?
Sharmila, recovering alcoholic. My reading assignment was the preface and the forward to the first, second, third, and fourth edition.
All right. You were going to come up with 5 takeaways, right?
Yes.
Okay, Preston, if you could put that up there, he just did it. Okay, so go ahead. What did you get?
So the book, number 1, the book has stayed in its original form for the most part because it has worked for millions. 2, the alcoholic is a very sick person. 3, only an alcoholic can help another alcoholic. It is vital to permanent recovery. 4, the traditions is what keeps us unified. 5, we are people who normally would not mix, but the fellowship consists of different religions, age groups, sexes, economic backgrounds, and social statuses.
There you go. That's exactly right. Okay, so for tomorrow, read the doctor's opinion in the big book and come up with 5 takeaways on that, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Perfect, good job. Hey, Therese, how about you? What was your assignment from yesterday?
My assignment was the doctor's opinion. Hi, Therese, alcoholic.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Grateful that the doctor looked beyond the scientific medical approach and listened to Bill and the others. Many of us do not respond to the ordinary psychological approach. Psychic change is needed. It's sad that the general opinion is that most alcoholics are doomed. The craving of that one drink that sets off our allergy, and sad that even today there are those that think that their only option is to stop drinking or die.
Is that it? Okay, good. So the doctor's opinion, this was Dr. Silkworth. He ran the town's hospital in the 1930s in New York City. It was the foremost alcohol treatment hospital in the world. I mean, back then it cost $5,000 a month to go there. And I think Bill Wilson went there 3 times. He was a financier on Wall Street. I mean, that's like, I don't know, I'll ask JT, look up what is $5,000 in 1930s money. It's like 30,000 today or something, right? So it's Dr. Silkworth says that he could not help any alcoholics. He couldn't help anybody. And then when these AA people showed up, he said, this is amazing. These people.
Yeah, Jan Dog, it's $100,000 in today's money.
Woo, we should open up the Newtowns Hospital. Come on in, we can't help you one bit, but you're gonna have a lot of fun here. We'll use the belladonna treatment. What? No, I mean, treatment centers today, they're pretty much useless. Who's been to a treatment center and went right back out drinking? Yeah, so did I. Only AA, even if now in the reading, they said, no, AA is not a cure-all. Well, I think it is. It is like one person, Rebecca said it's a complete mental health program, and she would know because you were a mental health worker for years and years, right? Weren't you an MSW therapist, saw tons of people?
Yes, I was in the psychiatric field.
Yeah. Oh, and you know who else is where is he? Is Ron still here or is he gone?
Ron's still here.
Where is he? I don't see him. Ron fell asleep.
No, I'm here.
Oh, so what do you think about AA for treating people? You're a psychiatric nurse.
I think AA treats alcoholism, but if you work the steps and you, when, like Rebecca said, you have to learn how to work them before you can go by the adage it works if you work it. You have to know what you're working on, and that's what we teach here, or try to teach, is how to work the steps and how to live our lives free from alcohol.
Exactly. Okay, thank you. So April, hi, how are you? What was your last reading and writing assignment?
The doctor's opinion, April alcoholic, and that's the doctor's opinion. 5
Okay.
takeaways.
Okay, what do you got?
An alcoholic brain must be clear before medical detox. It's vital, or it's never going to help. Like you said, it's worthless. And having an allergy to alcohol completely makes sense, at least to me. The cravings are the worst part. So to be able to flip that switch and then, cut off the cravings, it's amazing. So life-saving tool there.
Okay. Well, go
And
ahead.
you have
Keep
to
going.
be willing to do the work. And having support is the key. Only an alcoholic can understand an alcoholic.
Excellent. I don't know. I just know that AA works. It's worked for me. It's worked for Chaz with 31 years. It's worked with Jeff for 31 years. Jeff, how's this meeting helped you? 39 years, sorry.
Yes, Jeff, alcoholic. I wouldn't be alive without AA. I had a conversation with someone in the room this morning about that, to say that. And we're lucky. My sponsor used to say something you hit on, Jan, earlier. He said in the old days there was no cure for alcoholism. They were locked up. In fact, right there in Rockland, where Bill was going to go, where I got sober, not as an inpatient but as a visitor. They were, like you said, they were assassinated, tortured, whatever. And you know, these two guys, thank goodness one talked to the other, and thank goodness that people like Dr. Silkworth was able to stay with us, you know, until he could help put this whole thing together. When Bill and Bob talked to each other, the steps are it. And that's, you know, I had a conversation the other day, and I was saying, I just had an epiphany. Medicine's been around for 50,000 years, 10,000 years, whatever. AA has only been around since 1932, but it works. I mean, nothing else could cure alcoholism except the steps.
Perfect. Hey, Therese, did I call on you yet? I did. Okay, good. Sorry, excuse me. I'm just moving along here. Oh, May. Hi, how are you? So you're on step 10 and 11. So how's this meeting helped you?
Yes. So I think that this meeting has, beyond just like helping me put action into behind learning, I think it really, how do I say this? I just know I had a breakthrough because I was starting to feel the promises that I saw other people in sobriety feel when I would go to physical meetings. And this meeting, I've come every day, and it's become just like a consistent safe space that I feel like I can grow. And it's definitely brought me closer to God. I was really kind of afraid of God, but it's through this I've been able to dig deep, and I think it's healing. I'm experiencing a lot of healing.
Oh, we don't bullshit around in here too much, do we?
No, that's why I like it.
You don't hear people like whining and complaining a lot.
Yeah, I would go to in person and I would leave more angry than I came in because I was like, I didn't want to hear all that. But
what the hell is that? I know. Okay. Yeah. I always like it when you go to the meeting and they're talking about their cats, and then it's one person to the next. And then that's why in this meeting we have Cat Friday. So Friday is not Sunday. Friday is the day when you can talk. Like later.
You're breaking up, Jan.
I'm not breaking up, am I?
Not since you put the cat down.
Of course. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, JT, how's this meeting helped you? We haven't talked to you yet, have we?
JT alcoholic. So this meeting, like a lot of other folks have said, I've been in and out of AA since the late 90s. I've been to thousands of different meetings. I loved what Sam said about they all have their own personality. You know, they focus on people that do the day. You have topics, you have speakers. You talk about the steps. Maybe you hear people say you should do the steps. I did the steps, but that's been my experience. Is the steps were never the focus, and here it's in your face. You can't escape. You stay in this group, you're going to do all 12 of the steps.
And you're going to read too, huh? Six different books.
Yeah, and there's an intense focus on the different literature. I think one book's dedicated for each day. I mean, I've been in this meeting when we've had 4 or 5 breakout rooms with 4 or 5 different steps going on. You know, and I did. I'd sponsored
in this meeting.
Yeah, it's you know, the people that have been here a little longer, and you don't have to be here long at all, and you're already doing 12-step helping newcomers.
Listen, I'm telling you, within 3 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, you're working.
Yeah.
You're hardly detoxed and you're halfway through the steps.
Absolutely. And this meeting really drove home all the steps and the discipline of doing the steps, because like we said earlier, practice, practice, practice. I think this program is about discipline, just like it says on page 88. I'm an undisciplined alcoholic, so Lord, discipline me in this simple way. And
We have people come here from all over the world.
all
Not so
over the
much
world.
Germany, but other.
Not so much Germany, right? You know, so and so yeah, this is all about the steps, and people don't do the fourth step over and over again. They'll help new people coming into the fourth step, and we learn from doing the steps and helping people do the steps. It's an ongoing process, a step, like you said, 12-step process, and it's our spiritual condition.
So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create precedent. Room 1 is going to be the sober up room. It's called the sober up room. Right? And in the sober up room, we're going to move. We're going to move some of you. We're going to send Jeff down there. And we're also going to send, I think we're going to send Rebecca. Rebecca, we're going to have you go down and help Jeff out. And then we're going to send May. May, we're going to send you down there with Jeff. Room one is the sober up. And these people, Ernest in California, we're going to send you to room 1 with Jeff. Okay, you're going to like it down there. All right. Chad in Boulder, room 1 with Jeff. Preston, Carbondale, room 1 with Jeff. Scar in Maryland, room 1 with Jeff. Let me see here. Who else is here? Oh, Megan. Hey, Megan. We're going to send you down there, room 1 with Jeff. Everybody with like a couple days down with Jeff. Dawn, we're going to send you down there. Okay. Down to room 1 with Jeff. It's the sober up room. They're going to talk with you guys. Okay, so Megan, we're going to send you down to room 1. Let's see who else. There we go. We're doing good now, right there. We got everybody. Did everybody go?
You're breaking up again, Jan.
You keep breaking up.
Okay, thank you for telling me that. Okay, am I breaking up now? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Better.
No,
Is it better or perfect?
it's perfect.
Okay, good. All right. So, all right, we got everybody down there. Let's see who else we're going to send down there. Sober up. Hey, Dallas, we're going to send you down there. We're going to send Dallas down to the sober up room, room 1 with Jeff and the girls. Be the name of a rock and roll band. All right, I think we got everybody. Cool, good, yeah. Where is? Okay, Shar. Hey, Dallas, we're gonna send you down to room 1 with Jeff. Okay, so just invite him back down there. Okay, go ahead down there with Jeff and the girls. Okay, you'll like it down there. You will, trust me.
Okay.
Send him the invite. Do you see it?
Still up there. Should be. For Dallas.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. You're good.
Do you see it? Just click on it and say yes. Okay. All right, perfect. There we go. So now, all right, there we go. Where's Chaz? Hey, Chaz, there you are. Hi, happy Easter. So how have you liked this meeting, and where did we leave off with you with the steps?
Hi everyone, happy Easter. I'm Chaz and I'm just so grateful to be sober, so grateful. Well, I'll answer the question first of all, how has this meeting helped me? It doesn't matter how long I've got, it's how I live my life. And there was something missing, a hole in my life. I wanted to help people. I've got this innate personality that I want to fix you, I want to help you, I want to love you. And I prayed and I said, Lord, I need something more. Find me a meeting where I can be of service, where I can be trained into doing the appropriate thing, working the program, and I can help others. And in I came. And the first thing Jann said to me, he looked at me and he went, have you mucked up? And I laughed and laughed and laughed, and I knew I was home. And I
Asked if
have
you were
been
knocked up. Did you say knocked up?
mucked up, meaning had I
What?
busted?
I
No
thought you said
way,
knocked
buddy.
up. Like, what?
Oh
Shame.
God, no, I'm too old. I'm 76. Get a life. And I went right through the
All right, let me
program.
ask you
I've
another
just
question.
done.
Stop right there. What step are you on now? Where did we leave off with you?
I finished 12 with Jeff in the breakout room.
With who?
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. All right. Listen, thank you. Good job. Don't go away. Missy. So, Missy, how has this meeting helped you?
Missy, alcoholic. Good morning, squad. It's going great. I'm sober. So, yeah, I'm doing the steps. I'm on step 10. Yesterday I had a sort of things didn't go my way. So I bought a 6-pack and I sat at home and I thought, nah. And so
Now,
I had
you
to talk
bought
to
a
God.
6-pack of beer. What the hell did you do that for?
I was trying to run the show. Things didn't go the way I had it planned. So I thought, I don't know why I did it. I just did it. I was out and I just did it. And I
Did you
didn't know
drink
it
it?
rang. I thought God spoke to me. He said, ring someone now. So I rang Shaz and that was it. It's all over. So
Did you
yeah.
did you drink the beer?
No, I dropped him off at the bus stop at the tram station.
Yeah, that's a good place. Whenever I get extra alcohol, I just take it to the homeless shelter. They need it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Street winos, they'll be like, oh, great, 6-pack of beer, thank you. Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
That's exactly right. They need it more than we do. Well, so the thing is, you have to keep going to meetings. Even
Yeah.
in person. Hey, are you going to any in-person meetings in Melbourne at all? Have you done that?
No, I haven't. I'm just doing you guys. That's what I thought. I just had a bad day and I just thought it'll pass. So I just went to bed early, had a shower. I was still salty, but I thought
How
it'll
are you
pass.
doing
So
today?
yeah, I just woke up and I feel great physically. My pain is great. So I thought I'll just do a
Do you
meeting. So I
do
changed
you
plans.
do
Yeah.
you know the meetings are in Melbourne?
Yeah, I do. It's just that I haven't been able to go from the times, but
Why don't you try to go to one first? See, let's ask Chaz. Don't you think, Chaz? They have AA meetings in Melbourne. You're Australian.
There's a
yeah, there's
fantastic meeting, Missy, at lunchtime in the gallery, right in the centre
well,
of Melbourne. I would encourage you to go there, girl.
it's 12:30 though. I can't go. It's 7:30, 12:30, and 6 p.m. at the Arts Centre. I know where they are. I haven't been able to go because of the times.
Can you go?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
What does that mean? Maybe I don't understand.
Well,
You
yeah,
have a pressing prior engagement.
kind of, but I could probably. I mean, I'm just happy coming here. I'm just happy
I
here.
know, but I think when we go to the liquor store and get a 6-pack of beer, it's time to up your meetings. So I think
Yeah,
you might, so you have to look at what other engagements do I have? And are those engagements throwing me off the beam? So and did that send me to the liquor store? Well, things didn't go my way. Well, son of a bitch, I'm in the liquor store. Where did this 6-pack of beer come from?
yeah.
So that's why try that meeting today at 12:30 and see how it goes. And then write me back and let me know how it goes. All right.
Yeah.
Just do it because you are on quicksand. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's ask April. What do you think about that, April? Got a few days sober and then step out into the liquor store and buy a 6-pack. That's like dangerous ground, isn't it?
I'm terrified of that. I had to miss yesterday's meeting. We had family uh things that had to be attended to, and it really bothered me all day last night, today, until I came to the meeting. I just didn't feel right. I needed to be with my people. So
Yeah.
feel much calmer. I got this. It's yeah, no, I'm terrified of going into a liquor store and buying a 6-pack because I probably wouldn't have the strength to give it to the homeless.
And you know, I mean, that really messes us up. We start drinking.
Oh yeah.
I have 47 years. Why do I keep coming to AA? Why do I not? Oh, I could go get a bottle of wine. The problem is the last time I tried the wine treatment, do you know what happened? It turned into 2 bottles of wine.
Right.
And then it turned into a bottle of gin, some cocaine, and before you know it, I was face down on the carpet.
Yep. Been there.
That's exactly
Don't
what
want to
happened.
go back.
No, I know it's like a fucking horrible thought, isn't it? How about
Yep.
you, Therese? What do you think of all this? 26 days. You're muted.
Hi, sorry, Tree's alcoholic. No, I agree. One will turn into a bottle, which will turn into another bottle, which then when you wake up turns into another drink just to get functioning for the day. And it's scary to think about that.
It's a nightmare, huh? It's just the same damn thing over and over and over again. We're beating our head against the wall. So Missy, watch. There's a saying in AA, Missy. It's called "This is a save your own ass program," or the other one is called "Watch." Are you right-handed or left-handed, Missy?
Right.
Right. So just watch your right hand all the time,
Yeah.
because you know what happens, right? A glass ends up in your right hand, so you have to watch it so it doesn't pick up. Let's see here. I hope this is helpful. Sarah, what do you think about all that business of getting a 6-pack?
Yeah. For me, like when I go to the grocery store, and I know people that still do this with 30 years, they avoid the liquor aisle. Um, I don't, I had to get cooking wine for some recipe that I had, and I had my husband pick it up. He's non-alcoholic. I used it, cooked with it, got rid of it. I've never really been one to just drink whatever's around. I'm picky, but if I got to a point where I was really wanting something and it was there, it might happen, and I don't want to test fate.
Well, one of the things, just so that you know, in this meeting, we recommend that you don't use cooking wine for anything. And there's several reasons for that. One is when you pour cooking red wine or white wine over some beef or whatever, it goes, psst, it evaporates, and the first thing that hits your nostrils are the concentrated alcohol. Then the second thing is you get into the habit of using red wine or white wine cooking, and you subconsciously it's hitting your membranes in your nose. And the other thing is eventually you go, well, you know, I could probably have a sip. I mean, this happens all the time. So our recommendation is do not use cooking wine. I mean, like some people use beer for brats. Nope.
No.
Don't do it. And same thing with wine. Don't use wine for cooking. And the other thing is near beer, like, you know, all that stuff they have out there. What is it? Sharps and pours it. Just don't do it, because a 6-pack of near beer can easily turn into non-alcoholic beer, non-alcoholic wine. Plus, you know, they came out with non-alcoholic tequila, non-alcoholic gin, non-alcoholic bourbon. Well, waste of time that is. You at least have to put some you know, some white lightning in there to give it a kick. So I was like, why would I drink that?
Not white wine.
Moonshine.
Yes, I know.
We have moonshine people that like Ron's people. Sorry. Down in Kentucky, they have moonshine down there. Where I come from, they had they made Applejack. And in fact, we had a 30-gallon barrel of it in our basement. So you know. So hey, Shane, how are you liking today's meeting?
Shane, alcoholic. Yeah, I mean, I really never gone to, well, you know, in the beginning, I have, I continue to work the steps. I live in 10, 11, and 12, you know, and I'm grateful for that. And, you know, so I've done a little bit of work on myself, and I found out that, you know, I know today who I am and who I'm not. So you know, I can take something from any meeting. So it's wonderful. I kind of like, you know, I really like this stuff. You know, you're anything to be, you know, helping, you know, that's 12 steps, you know.
Well, you're right. This is like going to a sponsor's house, except we're doing it at like with a big group of people.
Exactly. And you know, it's helping, you know what I'm saying? So who am I? I don't judge. I don't even like to say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People judge me on what they heard, and thank God he didn't judge me on what he knew, you know. So I try to stay right side and just.
That's really good. I like that. Yeah, yeah, right sized. That's right.
No.
Good. Hey, thanks. Debbie, how about you? How have you liked today's meeting?
I like all your meetings. I think it's great. I've actually learned an awful lot about the steps, about myself, and I'm still staying sober. Can't ask for much more, can I?
Kelly, over to you. Thank you, Debbie.
Hi, Kelly, alcoholic. Good afternoon. Yeah, as you can see, I've been sober for 107 days. The first 70 or so of those days, I was with a whole different group. I still go to that meeting, but maybe got through a couple of steps here and there. Maybe they were talking about step 8 that day. I was on step 1. I didn't get a lot out of it. I joined this meeting for 40 days or whatever the number is, and I'm at where I'm at step 11. So there's no question about if you put in the work, you get the results from this meeting. There's no two ways about
Debbie's cat? Debbie, is your cat there today?
They're sleeping.
How many do you have?
2.
What are their names?
Kibi and Sin.
What are they?
Kibi and Sin. He's mean. He's kind of he was on the verge of feral when I got him.
Is he German?
No.
Okay. Let's see, who did I miss? Ryan and Scott. Hey, Ryan, are you awake or are you sleeping? Have you liked today's meeting so far? He has to go to work tomorrow. He usually comes and often falls asleep. Right, so that's perfect. Yeah. So, we'll bring those people back from the blowout room. I mean, the sober up room. Close this. Bye, Chaz. Are you going? Okay. So we'll see them now. Filter back in. Easter. We've all been resurrected. Oh, there probably aren't any restaurants open. As people start to filter back in the room. Excellent. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. This is good. Glad you're all coming back in here. Excellent. Excellente. Beautiful. Perfect. All right. And hey, May, how did it go down there? How did it go over there in the
It went really good. Everyone shared a lot of good, I don't want to say good stories, but
were you
like
able to help people? Were you able to help?
I didn't talk, honestly. We didn't have time.
You didn't talk?
No,
we want you to help people. Rebecca, did you help anybody down there? Did they get the word, the message?
I think so. I hope so.
The healing? Did you deliver the healing? Jeff, did you
That's Jeff.
deliver the healing? Did you tell people how this meeting works?
Yes, and they help keep me sober. They help keep me remind me that I'm powerless over alcohol. And we're all going to stay sober today.
All right, you bastards, come back here tomorrow, every day for 5 days.
Your microphone.
Hey, I was thinking about
How's my
getting some
microphone?
non-alcoholic tequila.
Wait a minute, wait. How's my microphone now? Better? Okay, sorry, I have no idea. My whole mic system is
It's because you
terrible.
called us bastards on Easter.
On Easter Sunday, and God came down and ruined my computer. Probably so. It's what you call instant karma. Jeff, you want to read the promises, please?
Sure. Jeff Alcoholic. Let's go to page 83, the bottom of the page here. Promises of Alcoholics Anonymous. Jeff Alcoholic. If we are painstaking about this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we are halfway through. We're going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. We will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. We will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Self-seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and of economic insecurity will leave us. We will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Are these extravagant promises? We think not. They are being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They will always materialize if we work for them. Thank you for letting me read that.
All right, please, sir, after Jeff. For meeting confirmation, just write to stepworkshop1@gmail.com and we'll send you confirmation. And here comes the serenity prayer, goes like this. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This meeting is officially over. We meet every day, same bat time, same bat channel. Come for 5 days and we will put you to work. We'll give you reading assignments, writing assignments, all of that. Pretty amazing, huh? Yep. Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter, doggy dog.
Yes, it works.
It totally works. I know that's like, did call everybody bastards. What the hell is wrong with him? Huh? Well, at least I didn't put up a tiger tank today, JT. Oh, he left already. Okay. Yep, there we go. Yeah. So that was so good. It was good down there in the sober up room.